3900.
Receiving 317 to 3900.
Just let him know to stop backing up. He's gonna be right at the turn as they're coming up the hill, and he's getting too close. Just let him to hold off till the next officer shows up behind him.
Oh.
First save 329.
For two.
Yeah, well.
Yes, sir. That's the one that was reported earlier, right over Bexar.
1047
Okay, the one we're on is on 410 underneath I-10. So that's not where we're at. That's a different accident.
411, 7411.
Okay, we're 43 running up. 7411.
One.
Yeah.
And we have another major on Old Pearsall and Old Sky Harbor. 2 vehicle accident near Bexar Place.
Seven two. 496. I'll be out here with him.
Okay, copy.
Things are getting good contact.
1709.
1709.
Yes, sir. I don't know if you have a call for it already, but there's a major accident northbound 410 just before Fredericksburg. Looks like one vehicle's on fire right now.
Alright, 10-4. I want to going out there for a vehicle on the shoulder. We're started out there.
Guardrail damage right before mile marker or exit 44. Roseville exit.
Three 3-0.
0300.
Alarm at gate Alpha 10. Force alarm at gate Alpha 10. And 302, be advised, also going to force alarm at gate 84, West Cargo, gate 84.
Let that come back. Your mic was breaking up.
Yes, sir. We're just saying, my other units, we're going to be clearing up in the next 5 minutes.
10-4, 130.
3840. Show me 10615, I believe.
30 close down those lanes.
Unfortunately, there's no exit ramp before that. It's going to have to go into east and then on 410, preventing them to come.
That'll be too much longer.
Gotcha.
Traffic hazard.
155.
5800 block, Broadway. I have some of the those street barricades in the middle of the roadway.
Receive traffic hazard 5800 block of Broadway. Barricade on the street.
157 text operation.
Recase.
52nd, let me just start out that way as well. It's going to be on the eastbound 410 by that pumpkin, Fredericksburg Road.
$5,200.
675.
Officer on scene and everybody's out of the vehicles. Drop the code, please.
Right, that one. All officers go to slow down with code 1. Officer on scene.
Alright, we're about to shut the freeway down real quick. So the tow truck are the records turn around, and then we're all gonna move out.
Copy everyone on that major on 98 Callie. I'm gonna shut the whole thing down now.
Or should I cover 250?
Let me put you on the high water. Receive 155, clear 7 Bravo. I've been advised. Just let me know when you guys open it back up.
D5610-4, thank you.
He's out and not deploy him, or do you want him to deploy him at those 2 locations and that's it?
What location was that, Travis?
They've got him at Banyan and Carrollwood, and they're putting him out now on Garden View.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll let Daylight make the adjustments for you.
Alright, you just want them to put him on the side of the road there on Banyan then, or what?
No, if they can deploy him, please.
Clear, or should they get out here?
Yeah, now they're saying it should be 15 to 20 before the water level drops.
Okay, I'm sitting right in front of the water, there's nobody here.
Okay, I'll double check. Maybe he meant 35 and Novelito.
I'm at those 2 locations in that place, correct?
Unless 203 or 414 have anything else. 305.
No, that's it. Just before that. So the traffic's already stopped, so I mean, we have to figure it out.
Yeah, East has about 10 calls spoken. They don't have anybody available. I know they have a high water rescue there, 410 paramedic.
Actually, sir, there's no traffic moving. It's already all stopped, way down past 410. The burning is already gonna be done. We're just gonna have to try to get the drain cleared if we can get techs on out here.
I just checked on the record, even though I advised them there's one's going to be westbound, one's going to be eastbound. I took them both as one request, so they're setting out a second one. One of the records should get there within 4 minutes, and then she said she's going to send the other one as soon as she can.
Thank you. 250, there's one coming to me, right?
Stand for it.
Yeah, boy, thank you. Guys, open it up, let's go. Let's get off the highway.
Copy. For 3:30, everyone can open it up on that major on 90. Callahan.
3516, you advise that. Text that also.
Sure. Cut.
40, let the record know that we are eastbound on 410, right before the hotel exit.
136.
I'm in unit 5-6. My starting mileage is 21145.
First unit 5621145.
Where did you go from? To avoid confusion. Fifty-one 40, you can head that way and assist with traffic control. 5410 eastbound Babcock.
You need any more? You guys good?
At least 2 records for now.
Copy, 2 records.
Unit 66 35779.
First unit 665779.
No, the accident.
9182. 9182.
So seriously, southbounding, there's a lot of smoke on their side.
That's a problem now.
He already has the 35 south blocked off.
Let me know, westbound to our location.
I'll head over there.
That's unfortunate. You can go and cancel.
0509.
Copy 555 555.
It's going to be for an alarm, 7702 IH-35 North is the amazing jump. Coming in as a fire alarm, and also they said the fire alarm has told me earlier that they had a burglar alarm there as well. I'm not sure whether it's the same thing or whether it's just a fire alarm.
Is anybody else available for I want to rescue 5425 Sprawl? The vehicle stuck in water, possibly somebody inside.
66, can you put me out here?
55.
81250 starting in unit 33.
Received 81250.
Need more assistance? Helping block traffic. Anybody need help, assistance helping block traffic? A couple of them.
Five 9 is inquiry. 40, where you at?
Over here, approaching Crest and Crown area.
Advise them, even though it's quit raining, we cannot open the freeways until they get those drains unclogged. It's still flooded.
10-4. Everybody out, 35 lower level. 10 page north and south. We cannot open the freeways until the trains are unclogged.
10-4. Last doors, go check it out. No, stay there.
Alright, officers down in the major, 410 and Whitmore, y'all can open it up, officers in the back. Where are you calling?
I'm finished with this alarm. I can either take the alarm in 220 or go help them on the highway. Where do you need me?
They need help on the highway.
For that location.
Okay, receive. 1,000 Oaks, on-ramp closed.
Grant and block off the 37 North entrance ramp.
Shorter right now. about to pass over 1,000 Oaks. I'll let you know what I see up there.
Block of Fox Cross. Contact from Fox Cross and Shamrock.
Yes, for you, copy bill.
10-4, show you 10-6 around 7. 10-4.
$52.40 was that for me?
Negative support, 3840. You're good. Amateur 559, all officers stand by, let's have an emergency public switch out.
Before dispatch to the 41. $84 to 92 or 48. You don't need me for anything in this weather?
Yeah, go close off Gibbs Straw on 78 until Public Works goes out there.
10-4.
Via the vehicle.
60 Texas on safe.
You can show me clear with the report, 100 block off highway.
3C should clear the report.
Can you print out all the returns, the vehicle return and the vehicle, the return on the individual in the back for me, please?
Yes.
Thanks for 1-4, show me 10-7, have a good night.
9314, show you 10-7.
Starting to roll by, but everyone's going all the way to the left shoulder, and they're getting through it. It's just going to be a slow process. That's the other party's leaving.
Traffic's backed up way into the east, so.
9200, 9200. 9200, thank you.
Jesse, copy that, thank you, sir.
13 copy, thank you.
You have EMS 3519 Ackerman, 3519 Ackerman. It's going to be called in by Lifeline for an 88-year-old female rectal bleeding.
Sure. 5 number C shift district officer, that part number, number
602, everybody stand by, open goal, switch out, and have a good night.
Temple. 5260.
They got the fire out on the other car, so I need total 3 records on the inside shoulder side.
Total 3 records.
211.
211.
You can show me in service. Working north, and I'll get you the mileage in a little bit when I get to the car.
Received.
Okay, couple.
Neither of them yet?
Negative. The water's going down a little bit, but it's still probably at least 3 feet on the deep end.
Oh.
280.
530.
Yes, ma'am. You might wanna check with the record because our record's saying that he's supposed to be picking up 2 vehicles and that there's another record coming.
84 dispatch, I'll be blocking off Gift Sprawl until we can get these gates closed. It's equipment when ready.
Residential alarm 7147 Whitney Ridge.
270.
Alright.
35 southbound, right at the feet of Charles. You got a vehicle in the main lane, disabled.
Copy 35 southbound at Cedar Travis in the big lane.
We have our record here. I think another one needs to be sent for 250 though.
280 copy, that's gonna be 250 sector. 410 of Marston.
270 we copy. As soon as 270 here, we'll send them to 250.
Okay, so far. Copy 250. Your record's on the highway over there.
And 6150, it's been 30 minutes on ours. Oh, disregard, I just showed up.
From the 6060606, that was all odd number district officers on the call, so I might return for default odd searchers.
One for one.
121.
I'll be in unit 33. Starting mileage is 81250.
Received, 81250.
Yeah. I'm here on 35 southbound by Alamo area. Looks like the water's gone down. You could probably go ahead and start that 19 and then I could probably open up after a while once we get that car out of there.
21 minutes, 10 I copy. So it's going to be 35 in Alamo on the southbound side or northbound side?
110, yeah, I know, I'm on the southbound side, I'm at the entrance. I know there's a car stalled there, but it looks like the water's gone now, so, you can start the 19, and then, we can probably open it after that.
Okay, 10-4. I just was trying to find out what unit's going to be by that car for the tow.
66 Alpha.
Hi.
Yes, ma'am. Just need advised, it's going to be a big car out here. Only 2 records needed. And I guess somebody finds a female, maybe some injury or calls in about that. It's going to be a young Hispanic female hit and run on the first car. So somebody gets a call for that. It might be related to this. Up with blocked and then whatnot.
I'll go ahead and press that record. I just want to make sure somebody's gonna be out with the tow truck.
Go for 340.
340 for 4th Century at Bravo 2 Alpha 064 Alpha Gate Bravo 8. That's Gate Bravo 8. The advised camera footage shows a male going through to the jetway, black pants, blue sweater.
10-4.
The units up there by, I guess, 4320 or 2330, or if one of them could, spare one of them to go down and do the TSR whenever the 19 comes. But yeah, it's right off the Alamo entrance to 35 South.
They had about a mile of visibility behind him. I can get one more up that way.
There's a few East Patrol officers that we have on the way.
It looks like they passed you. I'm not sure exactly what they're doing.
So the 2 original officers that were here.
Okay.
Fire out.
Somebody else out here behind 142. I don't know who's in front of me, but they don't look like it.
Alright, Robert.
5861 Broadway.
I'm working their down, but I already called Railroad. They're gonna come out and fix them. This ground case up right now.
Oh.
What?
10-4,
Central's advising they're going to be clearing that stealth vehicle down there on the southbound side. Should be clearing it out. 1720. Trans guy's advising a couple more minutes for the northbound side. He's on the way. He's just waiting to clear out the rest of the stealth vehicles down at 35 and Novalitos before he opens it.
I'll give distress. I already got 2 calls for it.
I don't see it signed on. Kilo.
Received a call for a stalled vehicle, northbound, northwest military from 410. They do not have an intersection, and all the info they got was a dark colored truck. No callback info.
I copy. Thank you. 2110. Let me know when that record shows up.
203. It is on military. 10-4, northbound on northwest military from 410. They did not get a specific cross street.
Okay, I just came from West Avenue. I'm at the bridge to 410. There's no vehicles northbound or southbound south.
One, put on this check. Something at bike roll.
Great, take bike roll.
Forward 4 feet, clear north of West Avenue, from west to Lock Hill South, on northwest military, just to clear our city.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to log in to vehicle 773, but it's telling me it's logged on already. Can you sign it off so I can log in?
Tony, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Could you please log off vehicle 8314-8314?
Stand by. Okay, for the list, Fox Cross and Shamrock have, Public Works go put some barricades.
Okay, 92, say again your tracking.
Have Public Works go put barricades at Fox Cross and Shamrock.
Yeah, on these records.
I'm checking. And 166 Public Works has been notified they're on their way in now.
Copy.
Mm-hmm. 211, copy that, starting mileage.
211.
8697, 8697.
8697. Anybody know who's handling the outside shoulder accident? He's got what's external cartography turn. Heading.
We're gonna ETA in the record.
I'm calling right now to see where they're at.
Their accident 260?
Yes, we got 3 different accidents out here. 2 of them are on the inside shoulder that I'm playing with, and somebody play with the outside shoulder.
Okay, any daylight sign on can head that way to help them out with that third accident, let me know. Right.
Thank you so much, help, 9629, 10-8, 10-7, how's it going?
Yeah.
4160, I go about 110.
Well, I just wanted to just check near the concrete barrier east of 410 after Boulevard.
Okay, I guess that's between military and Hello?
I can see, still looks the same.
Is that? So there's gonna be 35 northbound, just past Thousand Oaks.
Highway. It's on the main lane.
Okay, copy that, 5226.
Negative, sorry.
It's on the main lane.
On the main lane for 410?
436.
Good southbound, so. Purple Lever. Entering into, the 410 entry.
Okay, 226, copy.
7-4, on the way. Turning around at Bandera.
7902, you counsel for an alarm. Number 619-0619, any remaining dog watch not on call or seven return for relief. Any remaining dog watch return. No, 0619, although it's on first and it's return for relief. When you give it a moment, it's going to be an alarm on your screen.
You might want to get another unit, another 2 units out here on the eastbound on 410. There was another car accident.
Okay, that was eastbound 410 at Roosevelt.
No, it's going to be between Morrison and Roosevelt, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead.
The water on the southbound side of Alamo is gone. We just have this car to cruise.
I have the water at 35 southbound at Alamo. Waiting on this.
10-4-302, so everything's acting service over at 884.
You need the 1019.
Okay.
For our 110 Charlie out with traffic, she's going to be northbound 37, the on-ramp to IH-10, I want to say east. 110 Charlie, are you on the on-ramp to 10 east or 10 westbound?
10-4 straight to Nate.
10-4-1, 25. Disregard.
Yes.
You 50 years district coming up.
Got it. Unit 905, 534, 556. You're showing working south.
Great, thanks.
Joe, too. Could you call me on my cell phone, Brandon?
Info?
Six eight 275.
68275.
220. Activity 336. Let's just check it out.
The Agape Church, so we are relocating.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Six eight 276.
68276, working north.
Come back around and help me out on this outside lane.
Drive one more time, help 226 with the stop vehicle, southbound 410, after Bexar from Ingram.
230, I can head that way.
Three four zero five.
One 172. Be advised the permit on Agape is expired.
172 received.
Go ahead.
Service number is 312.
The black Samsung phone, yeah, Bravo 3. $336 Charlie, I'm on the way into the stuff.
Alright, you copy 120, he's on the way into the stuff.
Alright, 10-4, thank you.
For 151, got a couple calls for stalled vehicle there.
40-6 on the west.
For 356, I'm gonna put the other one on your screen there since they're right next door to each other.
10-4, I got you.
1, 2, and 3.
136, 141. We need to close gates 4. Copy, man, Nick. I'm on the Jones Maltzberger side, and it's all flooded over. Nick? I'm sorry, I'm at Jones Maltzberger and Bassy, and it's all flooded over, so you need to go to St. Luke's. Copy, I'm heading to St. Luke's. Thank you.
Okay, well, the road department has locked the gate and barricaded, put a barricade in front of our side, and they're going around to the other side to make sure that San Antonio's done their side.
Sure, I know.
Besides, she's gonna flip over here and relieve me.
Keep your eyes window.
340, okay.
It's impassable towards Summerfest. 5700 block of Seguin.
10-4. And money is
240. You and Cole go check out that, northbound 410, south of 10 for a minor.
10-4. 10-4, trace on that.
Never use stuff.
And next is going to be for an accident. It's going to be eastbound 410 between Morrison and Roosevelt.
10-4. 150, let me get 859.
3025.
I'm gonna be covering gate 27 until fire clears that alarm call.
Charlie. Go ahead.
It's 1019, right?
Yes,
Great, thank you so much.
240, 236, EMS closed their call. They didn't find anything out there.
We'll take a look.
Copy, I just pulled up, I'll let them out, and go ahead and close your side.
Yeah, my side's already closed.
Ready for traffic now?
Awesome, team.
Yeah, for them. One of the records that we put installed, like, it's not a Toyota, it's a Dodge, and the other's for the accident.
Okay, I copy.
The lower level, northbound, over here at 35 and Alamo, they can open that up. If that's alright with Sarge. I don't know what's going on north of us.
330, Charlie, I copy. We can go ahead and open up at the lower level at Alamo.
Northbound only. We still got that car on southbound.
Copy, northbound only, the car is still southbound. In the lower level, 35 and northbound at Alamo, we can go ahead and headed to open it up. Northbound only.
Okay.
Okay, if I could get one more to set up at 14 Ancoleva and 232 block the entrance ramp. Thank you.
If we are just making sure the bar is, I got you. Dude, can I think about that, 260 there, 37 northbound, 10 or something like that. She's done stuck somewhere up there. She ain't not really telling you that's where she's at.
Yeah, that's more than free by, change the 281 southbound cut off. Single turn?
Yes, sir, 10-4.
Good. 10-6, come on.
360. I sent you that message, but you can put that one on my screen. I just need to get a little gas and then I'll be there over there. Take care of it.
Right.
If you want.
That location just needing a police report for an EMS call.
You're, square.
Yes, 1440 Southeast Military. This is where I'm out at First Park Credit Union.
Hey, for dispatch, road department has set up, barricades on both sides of, the bridge here at, Old Seguin and, by Somerset. Bridge with a gated, fence.
From what I can see, it looks like he's okay. He's trying to get that pain up.
I'll get a record for you.
Ford, can you help us out and head over to Gordon Cooper and the James Webb area and block that off so cars don't try to come down the crest?
Gordon Cooper and James Webb, 10-4.
179. 370, not 30, I'll take it.
270?
So it's a call real quick. Your chance.
10-4.
Sure.
Nothing blinking red, but no high water or anything like that.
Alright, 210, copy. And when 311 is opening, so let them know by the way.
I got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Stand by with 72.
Okay.
310, we hold it.
Negative, go ahead.
310, unless you need me. Or just clearing it. 10, I said unless you need me somewhere else, I can take that disturbance in mind. Secured.
Received.
And Miss Anna, 210 doesn't mind, I'll drive 230. She's had red bar issues.
You got it?
3463 Nasdaq M350 for an alarm.
5-6, I'll go with 310.
3 off the 21. I'm going to call a homeowner and see if I can get contact with them. Alarm company didn't have anything.
Special assignment, since I got volunteered for this.
72, guys.
I'm around to the Virgin Apartments.
Alright, 140 you can cover.
I'm up here. I'll go by the program project.
Alright, 140 disregard.
Yeah. Here's her. Received.
Yeah, you can put 218 on my screen.
That's a red Ford Escape. Check the message I sent you. I think that other one was a totally different crash. That was duped out.
Works pulling up for me right now.
Okay, 1043, 30 copy. 110 for the record headed to you. It says that on that second one, it says the male entered and he's brushing his teeth in the bathroom. He's in the sister's room.
1520 to call me when he has an opportunity. 4279.
1720.
I count 1720.
Riderman 78 real quick. How about the 37? Looks like a stalled vehicle. That should be contacted.
For 210, Charlie?
10-4.
Let me go check with him. I think he's going to need a different case number.
4 miles, Gordon Cooper crashed. This whole area is under.
210.
Good, Charlie. No, I already got this one. I don't need another record.
Area near James West.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Chief Russell, how about the 352, 5875 Castle Hunt for the alarm?
59156.
Hey, does 260 Alpha need me to line up on?
5260 Alpha.
So them to get, I guess, on the number 1 lane area. I'm going to be towards the last one on the right. As soon as I find it, I'll let them know where to go. But you could probably walk through it faster than drive in right now.
Okay, copy 270.
52 70 10 4. I'll be looking for someone on the left side.
150.
You can cancel.
Alright.
Yes, ma'am. Can you ask 5260 Charlie if you need any of the victims or people involved in the accident anymore?
5260 Charlie.
There you go, 5 high.
Yes, can you log a patrol by 264 and 267 Rescue?
We have that time on
515.
And reference that call it to the end of war spot. What's the nature of the call?
It was started out as an EMS call. The female was feeling dizzy. EMS made location and left location and stated the female wanted a police report.
$32.50.
250. Up your traffic stop 10,500 block of Shanesville.
Black F-150, one time.
Copy.
We can make that one, please.
Go ahead and catch that call, and I'll go with 561.
Repeat.
170, who's the caller?
And 2162. I'm going to get you over to relieve some traffic officers. They're going to be 35 northbound before the split at San Pedro. And if I can get 2 more units that are close, start that way as well. We're going to need probably 4 officers relieved out there. 35 northbound before the split at San Pedro. On the call. Rodriguez, Santa Rodriguez.
Been advised of an accident, 6300 block of Bandera Road. Police condition outbound, 3 cars. Can you have 550 break away? Take care of that.
2 vehicle minor. 35 just again, that way to help him out with traffic. He still wants to be one at the exit round.
Yes, ma'am, there's a signal on the way.
160, you can cancel 170.
170 keep can cancel.
Close to duty minor. It's just southbound after 74. Taking southbound on Monday.
Repeat.
So,
Needs to be closed. Are you on 260 Alpha's call or still on 260 Charlie's call?
60 Charlie's call. Yes, I'm adjusting the front, the opposite side of him.
Okay, 10-4. Somebody can close off the entrance ramp right there above Cross Avenue.
Fast.
Charlie, off the kitty.
What do you got?
If somebody could open the door to City Hall for early voting.
Copy, I'll be right.
60.
84 and 92, Public Works has advised they gotta go get more barricades.
And is that a white Mitsubishi out there that y'all have?
Where you go? I'm kind of free right now.
330, are you out with that white vehicle? Is it a Mitsubishi?
30 will be done in about 6 seconds.
Okay, that would help. 360. Under
3856.
That's taking, almost done taking the American Legion. I'll be over there shortly.
Let me know where you go. So 360, you want me to hold there for you?
4360 negative. You have a CFS on that alarm at hangar 4?
Cleared, and go ahead and open up at 35 at Alamo. That's going to be the southbound side. 35 and Alamo southbound can be open.
Time that alarm sounded. Parked on the sidewalk in front of the building on that northwest side. See if they, looks like they've been parked recently. Might be employees in here somewhere.
3856.
I copy.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Cancel the rig.
17 is when we got the first call in.
10-4, thank you.
Yes, sir, I'm 10-8. I needed somewhere else.
Over what?
I'll let you know.
I copy 512, River walking away to 44.
Do you want to get up on Mr. Gentleman?
Three six two. Be advised, City Hall open for election officials.
36. Of the traffic units, there's 5 units out there, 1716, 1720, 26, 28, and 33. I guess whoever gets there first, we'll just relieve one at a time. They're all assigned to the call.
10-4, where are they at though?
Traffic told me just 35 northbound before the San Pedro split.
$4220 Charlie, that's us. We're actually top on 35. That's what it's not better.
Somewhere we need them.
Okay, and what is your location going to be?
I believe it's the Thousand Oaks entrance ramp. It's in my dot. My car's right there. I'll guide him up here on the highway.
Okay, I copy by the Thousand Oaks entrance ramp. And be advised the record's about 3 minutes out.
All right, 10-4, appreciate it.
Can you also cross over and start that business? Thank you, Charlie. You tell them as soon as they take the turnaround, do they go northbound, they'll see our cars. Copy and code 16.
For the 10-4, and they are northbound.
Yeah, 10-4, we're northbound 35, and we're right here at the Thousand Oaks entrance ramp going northbound. And I would stay away from the from 35. If you want to come down Thousand Oaks or Worsbach Parkway to Thousand Oaks, you'll find that it'll be a lot faster.
3350. You got somebody to process this car, please.
8133.
Guy out here for you on the rest of reading 70 million.
3130 Alpha, you're E-Town 10. Go ahead.
24-308.
1019. We're northbound, and we're just before St. Mary's.
Bound 281 St. Mary's, 11018.
Upcoming.
10 for another tow truck approaching.
10 for an 8141.
Okay, because we got all the records covered up.
And just to clarify again, if you're assigned to service 989, you're going to be 35 southbound, right after 281. That's coming 35 southbound, past 281, right around Camden. That's where you were leaving, 35 southbound. If you're assigned to service 092, you're 35 northbound before the split at San Pedro.
141.
Put me at 4108, probably from no break.
Receive 4108, no break.
Borough board.
Cost of those?
Whichever one of those are mine, sir.
Thought I had, 310, is this, high water gonna be the same thing between the Circle K and the park? Is that the same one that y'all are at?
Not by traffic. Tango 72, copy your signal on traffic on Joe Smallsburger.
Yeah, 320, check that, the high water, then just make sure.
Butcher, you're not too far from the park.
Oh.
$250, you can cancel. Those are subscription $220.
That's a business check.
152.
Sure, sir.
Okay, 51 away. 143, you can cancel 49 and 44 are going to be there. You can put us out, we're ready right here. Copy.
Try to get a hold of the key holder. 42.
43, 62, go ahead and put everybody back in.
On the outside shoulder play. You get more outside so I pick on that.
52, can copy.
Receive 172.
And then we're gonna go 14 Bravo on the, notice.
Do you have any sergeants monitoring that can call here to dispatch any available sergeants?
Foxcroft and Shamrock.
Sorry.
3330, possibly in trouble, not answering his radio, showing at Hidden Drive and Carriage Drive. Respond code 3, clearing out the north.
One four two. You said you need a callback.
Yeah, I can't find this lady. I don't know if she got her tow truck ready.
The updated key card says she was able to pull into the parking lot of the HEB, so I guess y'all can just go and cancel that one. She's out of the way of traffic.
210.
210, good.
One company advisor saying no subject by the name of Camille at the residence that does not have the code.
Okay.
210, advice on cover.
From probably Industrial Park up through close to the post office, they're blinking red. About at least 3 of them.
3370, I already called that in.
Alright, I copy.
So in 330, I'll put you on that Walton in 1976.
So like you show me on the way forever, I'll wander off from my business checks for a bit.
Thank you.
360.
Okay.
You have time to do a call back, or you want me to go to info?
I can call him back. 10:42.
So I can get all my returns.
0386-6890.
42, open up traffic now.
Research attention now.
Steve 40 tracking.
Received.
Ask him to answer his telephone.
I got it.
Go ahead.
On Charlie Whiskey Hotel 3774, expires July 2014 on 2006. Honda CRV, red in color to Abigail Salazar. Insurance on the vehicles is confirmed on your deal 038668898 comes back to Abigail Salazar. She's clear eligible -1. Restriction alpha.
Can you give me that vehicle return again?
Go ahead, sir.
Black in lane 1, 2, and 3. Now I need to black 4 and 3.
28 Abigail Salazar. Insurance is confirmed.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Anybody from homicide or detective? Extension for East.
1368. 1368.
To return to 7400 and get a car so we can go up and relieve the DWI officers.
All motors coming in, if you want to turn to 7400, pick up a car. So we can relieve the 17 series up on 35. That's all motors, go ahead and return for a car.
121.
Charlie, we're gonna need 4 units out there to release them. They're gonna be IH-10 northbound at Colorado, shutting down the highway there. You could start that way. 156 Alpha as well, 2310 and 2320. I'm gonna get you staying with them. IH-10 northbound at Frio in Colorado.
120 Temple. 700 block.
Three ten and 2320 copy.
Ken, where do you need me to go?
Give me I-10 northbound at Colorado. Relieve 4 officers out there. Working traffic.
Copy.
Road.
2109.
2109, go ahead.
2109. I'll be transporting 6 adult males from the magistrate's office in the Bexar jail. So our mileage will be 5,988.
07 over.
And when you're ready.
94, go ahead with your equipment.
Unit number 4131. Card number 8356. 8356. Stand by for body cam.
Thank you.
Real close with Alpha 32 and the bending.
I got that's on the tree.
I'm here. I'm going over there.
You should be able to keep that column up.
One 76.
50, all right up there?
Yeah. No. Sign me with 330 real quick, and then I'll take that 506 in a minute.
I'm sorry, 370, can you repeat? I was on the phone with Bexar.
Yeah, put me on a 330's call, and then hold that next one for me. That's the whole phone.
Okay.
There. Is that gonna be y'all?
360, 10 4, we're just sticking at the door. We're about to leave.
Damn.
He may not have even noticed that he tapped the car behind him. Someone could stop him. He's going about 5 miles an hour. I'm just stuck back in traffic.
Okay, 10-4. Anybody that is there, 35 southbound, stop at HOI GICB Enterprise is on the truck about 5 miles an hour. He taps the car right there.
$260, Charlie.
Go ahead, sir.
Everybody blocking the inside lanes, they can open them up. Wreckers are all gone.
I have blocking the inside lane to inside lanes on the eastbound 410.
Drop the case number on the screen.
And take a 2-vehicle minor. It's going to be 410 in McConnell. They moved to the Advantage Bank.
3320, 10 4.
246.
Go ahead.
There you go, Sergeant. I've got to get these two drivers off the highway, and got on my cover note and we can open it up.
Okay, 53-230, you can open it up.
One 21 steady.
Copy.
And thank you very much. Appreciate the cover.
Okay.
Great, can you copy traffic?
Can I?
Moving from 5119 Tom Stafford, 5119 Tom Stafford. They believe that the dog is in distress. I had two neighbors call regarding this dog. It's in the backyard. They said, I guess the yard is flooded or something.
3120.
120, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Can you start me a record from abandoned vehicle traffic hazard? I'm on 281 in Worsbrook Parkway. Somebody just left their vehicle partially on the highway.
Is it going to be southbound 281 on the access road, or where exactly is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's on the access road right at the Worsbrook Parkway exit on the access road of 281.
All right, I copy. 410 southbound towards 35 for a reckless driver.
Keep it open for me.
I copy.
A 32, close channel.
All units hold your traffic channels closed. All units hold your traffic channels closed for 1 Alpha 32.
And 360.
119 for me.
All right, I copy 5270. You can open it up.
270, 10-4.
Windows to 20, locally of the vehicle 9003, Shady Mount. 9003, Shady Mount.
20 copy. 5 by 1733, that it's quite possible that a record can pick it up. The vehicle is still in water.
4220, Charlie, copy. Vehicle still in the water.
Yeah, 10-4. I just didn't know if the water level has decreased or gone away since then.
There's a game room back here. I'm gonna see if I can go mess with them.
I copy. You're gonna check the game room.
Yeah, I want to see if I can go find it.
Are you gonna need another unit? Disregard. I copy 1 Charlie 30 out there. C-110. Your cell phone 5120, go by 4414 West Commerce at the Mile Guadalajara restaurant. For the service at the back of the location, there's a mail threatening the employees through the door.
10-4, 110.
120, 10-4.
Or there.
340, got a 4 Century at Bravo 2 Alpha, 064 Alpha, Gate Bravo 8, that's Gate Bravo 8.
10. You're still from 5250, start over to southbound 10 and Boulevard. I got one at Woodlawn and 10 saying it was a 2-vehicle minor and 2 males are fighting.
Caller said that he's been hearing the dog crying for 13 minutes. And that was at 6:08.
We copy this.
So far, I got a couple more calls and they're saying it's before Woodlawn.
So it could be in the backyard.
We have camera footage shows there's a female gate agent on scene, black pants, a black long sleeve shirt. The wind blew the door open.
I copy it. 10-18 for 35 south.
Ten flash 896.
647. Wanted to get to this patrol block. Big trucks should be backing up everywhere.
For them.
Yeah, 10-4. And up the other fucking screen.
Okay, that's gonna be a 220 or 250.
220 or 250.
So I'll take care of the record. The 250 knows she's up there by herself. Just I'm gonna be doing the TSR.
Alright, 250 Charlie, you copy?
250, I copy.
I'm clear for a tow truck. I'll get the plate and I'll do the TSR when they get in. I was the first vehicle by the barrels, southbound 35, with the upper level and lower level split.
For Summerfest, 5700 block of 78.
No, 78 and Benzino, man, out there by Big Red. I know it's outside of our area, but I'm getting a lot of machines asking if I know if it's open or closed. So if we get an officer with a good break, the guy can swing out that way, see if it's open or closed. And if it needs to be, then we'll call San Antonio.
Before I take off.
Alright, I copy. It's been canceled. Okay, let me know if they're flashing or not. That way I can call them into public works.
Can't vote.
340. I got 330 with me.
For the homeowner, 5119, Tom Staff, in your residence. I call it. Czar, first name Diana, 1018 of 88, 1018 of 88, and she confirms that the dog was crying earlier because it was scared of the thunder and jumped inside of the trampoline and couldn't get out. But they got the dog inside now when they heard her crying.
Go ahead.
Put 3 barricades so far and I just got still. left intersection to put barricades. I'll be good.
Okay.
Water goes on down there, let's, move the barricades so the people will be open once it opens.
Okay, and 260 just had, some barricades up as well in his area, Stoller Wetmore.
About 15.
Down for now. We're still trying to make contact.
Copy. All units is your normal traffic channel is open. All units is your normal traffic channel is open.
And to park the motorcycles at that maroon truck, the license plate I just gave you is parked in the way. I was wondering who it belonged to.
One, she was hospitalized by 11:31.
Yeah, I don't know if you copied, but 220 says that the lights at Roosevelt School are completely out. It looks like the power's out in the neighborhood.
Okay, completely.
It was supposed to be me from the right, on the exit of Bexar. Let them know that I'm at Luby's, parking lot. I got his CSR, so we give it back to him.
I'll give him a call in a moment.
Oh, then the white Hyundai on my accident.
Second.
Received 172.
Sure, 11.
Clear north-south business checks, for Juliet.
Receive, have you back in. And for back in. 141 back in.
Fifth towing.
I advise him.
Hey, Danny.
You want 3130 for disturbance, 1550,000 Oaks, Apartment 704. So it says that there's a female there that's leave.
340.
Copy, sir.
404. 404. I'll be working 902 today. Bergamot Street, 62085. 62085.
Sure, get along in that 142.
Several.
5110, go by 630 Southwest 34th for a family disturbance. 7358.
Got it, thank you.
Nine, 5, 6, 21. 9-4, can you put me out at, 4698 for fuel?
Right, suspicious vehicle, 8035 Chestnut Bluff, 8035 Chestnut Bluff, the silver four-door, the engine is running and no one is in the vehicle.
Yep.
Before you get your backup unit, as soon as one is available. And force.
That's 72.
Show me the Heritage Special Apartment.
Received 170. 6160.
160.
Charter Circle and West Plymouth says for suspicious black Nissan, the female sitting in the driver's seat.
Okay, copy.
And 130, seeking cover.
Yes, I like a long way.
Hi, 110. And Alpha.
Right.
Purdue University, release 810 Charlie.
Measurement 3 question. That'll be 20444, again, 20444.
CFS is 9350, 9350.
Nine three five eight. Two copy.
CFS is 935050.
Jenna.
37, you have time to do a compliment for me?
Of course.
Jen 49350.
10-4, straight back to random.
You two open.
Yep. 330.
320.
14 entry and out for 78. 15, investigate Alpha 14.
Yeah, we're out 14 on 10 6.
Ground floor.
302, that was door open too long at Alpha 2 Alpha 2235, gate Alpha 3. That's gate Alpha 3.
That's one of the complex to meet you. It's gonna be wearing that black hoodie with the orange lining on it. Do you have anybody from SVU monitoring with a good extension for East Patrol?
Foxtrot off, Papa 7660. 7660.
Okay, no problem.
Foxtrot Golf Alpha 7660, December 2018, 2009 Dodge pickup.
Steven Liao out of San Antonio. Insurance confirmed, no one. 245 insurance.